just cleaned those damn leaves yesterday. Don't you hate when the neighbor's trees are poisoning your yard? Well, hello, and welcome to the last time you're going to see the Vic until spring of 2020, if there is a spring of 2020. That's another story, ain't it? Yep, we got snow coming in at the end of the week, so this is really the last chance I'm going to get to ride it. Wednesday I'll put it away for the season, winterize the fuel and oil, put her on the tender, covered up, and put her to sleep in the shed for the winter. Also tonight I want to get out of work and try out the Drift Ghost X on the standard filter during the night. So that'll be a bonus with this video. Really, I only got about a half hour before I gotta be at work, so it's not like we're didn't do anything special today. I'm freaking warm. It's not too cold today. It's in the 40s. I got my heated jacket on, and it's too high. It's been a great year. I have done some really nice rides, met some great people, had a lot of fun, and this is my year back to off-road riding, as many of you have seen on the Chinese Pitster Pro XTR 250. Oh my God, it was tough getting started, man. At 50 years old, 52 years old, and completely out of dirt bike riding skills. It was a tough start, but the bike held up. I held up, and you know, by mid-season I'd say I was getting my chops back on that, and we had a blast. No, seriously, for me it's a toss-up as to what I like better, off-road or on-road. I'm definitely interested in new bikes. I don't think that the Victory is going to be going anywhere anytime soon, though. Indian Challenger is out, and it's the only bike in a long time that I've actually been interested in as a bagger replacement for this. And I did do my little wanting to get a sport tourer machine a year back or so, but I kind of settled out of that, got back to being happy with this machine, and it's such a good bike. I have not really wanted to, and really and honestly there's been no bagger or tourer that's come to my interest above it until this Challenger, so we'll see how that goes. But again, I'm not really apt for buying a first-year bike, and I intend to keep this for a couple more years, so that just might work out. But I do want a more capable dirt bike. Hey, the Pitster's running great. It's tough, but it really is underpowered, and the suspension could use some work. And I'm not putting money into that bike suspension or anything on it. Just fixing what breaks. That's my philosophy. And it's just so inexpensive and so cheap to start with that there's just no need to gonna gain anything. However, I did lower the gearing because it was due for a chain and sprockets. So I lowered the gearing, and that made a huge difference. It's much more well behaved in the dirt. Matter of fact, I just put a video out on that. And I spoke with the owner of GPX Moto and the importer of the bikes. His name's Gary, good guy to deal with. We talked a little bit about the suspension on the Pitster, and he gave me some suggestions. And actually, like, I think that the Pitster's markings on are backwards. So I made an adjustment in the other direction, and things have improved quite a bit. So it's actually not doing too bad. This last couple of runs we had, and this last run with the lower gearing, that was the best ride of the season. Anyways, that's all I have to say. I don't want to get this too long because I want to stick that standard filter night riding in on my way home from work tonight. God only knows what temperature it's going to be, but with the clocks turned back, it'll be 2 hours of dark before I get out of work. It should get nice and chilly. But I'm not Canadian, you know what I mean, Viper 6? Alright, see you from the night. Alright, leaving work again in the dark for my late night Monday shift. I should say just late Monday shift. This time I'm running the standard filter to do most of the filming on, or recording on. And let's see how this looks. I thought the low light filter looked kind of grainy and maybe a little choppy and very sensitive to the light. Of course, now we're not going to get anybody else on the road. I'm going to take the same route back, try to get some of the same shots in as I did with the low light filter on. Sorry about my fuel light, just popped on. I'm not going to run out though, and I'm not stopping for fuel. I'm going to put the bike away. I'll fill it up and seafoam it. Excellent maneuver. You know, I don't know if you saw how close that car was to me, and this asshole in the van, but I'm ready to get off the road. I need a break. I almost got clipped coming into work today. And I've had my fill of drivers and slow pokes and everything else. I need to give the motorcycle a rest. So, like I said earlier, I did enjoy my time for the most part, but I'm getting a little fed up with the BS. Probably could use a break. And then in 4 months I'll be good to go again. Up over this little hill is the highly light saturated area.